What's cracking? This is Phat-Man McDuffie helping you become perfectly healthy in tone, or what I'd like to call fat. Brought to you by I'mTheFatMan.com. Today's video is about portion control and whether or not controlling your portion sizes actually helps you lose weight. So before I get into the video, I wanted to ask you a couple of quick questions. How many people do you know that are restricting their portion size and actually losing weight? And how many people do you know that eat a ton of food and never actually gain any weight? So I'll wait for you to think about that. Now, the whole thing of controlling portions is based upon a flawed method called calories in, calories out. And it's based upon a scientific theory called the law of thermodynamics. So it states this. It states that if we eat less calories and we burn more through exercise or whatever else we want to do, then we're going to lose weight. But I asked you those questions at the beginning of the video just to get you to think that, hey, there are people out there who are restricting calories, but they're not losing any weight. And then there's people out there who are actually eating a ton of food and they don't gain any weight. And one of the things that the law of thermodynamics doesn't take into account is genetics. It also doesn't take into account that obesity is a form of inflammation, and that's my personal opinion. You can check anybody else out, but I believe that obesity is a form of inflammation, and this inflammation can come out because of the diet that we're consuming, or the diet that someone is consuming. They could be consuming inflammatory foods, as in food sensitivities, and also processed foods. Our bodies don't know what to do with all the chemicals that now are in our food supply. So that as a result, when they take those foods or ingest these foods in, it becomes inflammatory as a response, and it tends to show up on their bodies. Now, another thing that we don't take into account when it comes to obesity is hormones. There are a couple of different hormones that act in regulating fat loss or helping you to lose weight, and we don't take those into effect. Maybe those things are way out of whack. And all we're doing is telling people that, hey, reduce your portion sizes, don't eat as much, and exercise more, and then you're going to lose weight. Another thing is that when you reduce your portion size, a lot of people start to starve. And one of the first things that happens with the body is the body was very, very smart. It's ingenious to be exact, or genius to be exact. And what will happen is your body starts to hold on to fat because the body thinks that it's going to be starving. So it says, okay, let me hold on to fat. I'm not going to be releasing any more fat right now, just simply because I don't know when I'm going to eat anymore. And when that actually happens when you start to reduce your portion sizes. Another thing is that most people don't add enough fats into their body to satiate themselves. We've been a fat-phobic society for a while now, so we have people that are scared of coconut oil. We have people that are scared of beef tallow. We have people that are scared of olive oil and all these other great oils, just simply because we've been told to stay away from them because they can cause high cholesterol and heart disease. So you have people that are trying to control portion sizes, but yet they're not getting enough fats in their diet, which causes them to crave carbohydrates because the body can actually make carbs the body can actually make fats from carbs, but you don't want that because most of the time we're overindulging in carbs, and that causes a lot of the weight gain that we're having now. So portion control is not the way to lose weight. It's not an easy way to lose weight. There's some people out there who have success with it, but why starve yourself when you can eat good, real food, add some great fats to your diet? And there's a lot of people that are having success with this. If you look up the ketogenic diet, these people are adding good fats to their diets. They're limiting their sugar intake, and they're also taking in proteins and very limited number of carbs and having great success with weight loss. So is portion control a great way to lose weight? It might work for you, but I would like to be full and I'd like to feel good and enjoy food versus always restricting myself, because the human potential, or the way that humans think, is that if I'm restricting myself from something, it must not be good for me. And most people, if they get hungry, they're going to go on a binge, and then everything is going to crash for them and they're not going to lose any weight. So Hope you learned something from this video. This has been Darren Phat-Man McDuffie. I encourage you to comment on these videos. If I'm wrong, you tell me I'm wrong. If I'm right, tell me I'm right. But I encourage your participation on the videos. Don't forget to join me on naturalhealthforwellbeing.com. Subscribe, become a fatty, and get my updates, and also learn about my radio show called the Phat-Man Radio Show, and also the Wellness Warrior Radio Podcast. I do both of those. You can call in and ask on the Phat-Man Radio Show, ask questions of the guests, and on Wellness Warrior Radio Show, you can download it from iTunes. And actually, both of them are located in iTunes. So again, this has been Darren Phat-Man McDuffie, helping you become perfectly healthy and toned, and I will see you on the next video. Peace.